Hello everyone, I'm Aikman. Today I'm going to show you this tutorial on Canva. So first you're going to go on this create button right here and you're going to click you're going to type in video. So there's a bunch of options. There's video landscape, video square, video landscape, landscape video or video message. So which one you choose? You choose the first one, which is a landscape. So if you're, it kind of depends on what video we're making, but today we're going to make a landscape video, so we're going to go in landscape. So it's just loading. We're gonna just let it load for a second. It doesn't take this. Okay, it's loading a little bit. Here's your canvas. Our sidebar should be loading right now, but I don't know. We just gotta wait. I loaded. Okay, it's perfectly loaded now. I like this. You're gonna click on this add media or like slash bank button, and you're gonna click on blank. First, you're gonna go in this elements bar right here. Elements bar, and just gonna search up landscape because I'm just gonna go for like a landscape. I'm gonna go for more like a landscape more than like a mountain or something. We're gonna go see all. I'm gonna see all the lines that I want to do. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. I like this one. I'm just gonna move this to the top left corner, aligned, and we're gonna make it bigger to fit the whole page, like that. Now you're gonna go search up. Today I'm gonna show you person like cycling. You could always do this with anything you want. I'm gonna do person cycling. Now you're gonna go click on these like two wires here. It sort of shows filter, like a circle in it. These are those two things. You're gonna go scroll down to animation. You want to click the first one, which is I think static. I do not know what that means. I think that just means still, and the second one's animated. So you want to click on animated and you want to click on apply. So it applies. Otherwise, if you don't apply, it doesn't apply. So it's a moving image. You don't always have to use animated. You could just like use static or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go look for cycling person. I'm just gonna go for it loads in really slowly, but I want a person actually riding the bike. That just removed. Okay. I'm gonna go apply that animation again. I do not know why that disappeared the animation out of nowhere. I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna use the first one. I saw that would look good. I'm just gonna use this one. This one I meant. This girl's riding the bike. I'm gonna make it smaller. And right here. Now you're gonna. There's gonna be two things that we're gonna animating. Animating the background and animating the person. So first step is just we're gonna animate the person on this, like this lesson right now while we're teaching you, which is part one. So we're just gonna go click on animate. Click on this create an animation. It kind of like blurs the background a little bit, but don't care about that. If you're on like a computer, hold shift because that would make it more smoother, and with your mouse pad just like slowly make it go straight. The more straight you make it, the more good it will turn out. I'm gonna control the speed that looks a little bit slower. I'm gonna make it like a little bit more faster, a little bit. Yeah, perfect. There's even some effects that you can add, like you can make the person rotating, flicker, pulse, but I just want it normal, so we're just gonna look and done. So the video should turn out like this. The person riding the bike. That's pretty cool. Now, the next step, you could even cut the video because like you guys see how like the video like here just like ends on this part. You have to, if you want to cut that video, it's gonna be pretty easy. I'm just gonna cut it like at this point. You're gonna click on this thingy and you're gonna click on this top part, which is called, like you see the split. Click on split and then it splits it, and then you can just click on this and delete it. And I'm just gonna do that with a thing, slice, delete. So it makes it more professional. That's a little bit, I don't know if CapCut has this, but it's a little bit similar to CapCut. I think this is like what they use. But this one's on Canva, so yeah. I'm just going to use the same people thingy that I use here. So if you want to see like the thing that you use first, I'm just going to go click clear. And these are the two top things that they use. Now I'm just going to put the background right here again. But this time, make the background a little bit more bigger. So I'm just gonna zoom out the whole thing in. We don't want the sky, we want the ground a little bit because the person's gonna be writing on the ground. So I'm just gonna make a little bit on the left, but aligned. Good. I'm just gonna add the person normally. You don't have to do anything to the person because this time we're gonna be doing it to the background. And you're gonna be like, what? This time we're gonna animate the background. You see how like this is a big difference? Like at the timeline? You might want to move this right here, otherwise it would just be blank page showing there, so you don't want that. If you want it a little bit more good, I would recommending like putting it right next to it. This you see this line right here? Try to like put it right exactly where the line's like happening. I do not know why this is not putting it next to it. Okay, good. I'm gonna move the cycle too. Good. So you see how this is like perfectly aligned. Now you're gonna go click on the background like this. Now it shows a bunch of options. Now you're gonna do the same thing that you did to the person, but this time you're gonna go click on animate, but animate the background. Click on animation, and then you're just gonna slowly move the background like a little bit forward. End it when like a little bit's left, because if you like end it like it makes it look like the person's writing it, but they're actually not writing it. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit, cause it was a little bit slow. Now you could just see that I'm just gonna play this. How to play the button is just I'll click on this play button and your background's moving, even though it looks like your person's riding the bike. This was our first tutorial. Now I'm gonna teach you something really cool on presentations. I'm gonna teach you actually two things that's our presentation. So let's start. I'm just gonna cross off this, and I'm just gonna go on Canva, cross this off, and if you want to make it a little bit shortcut, just click on this presentation button you see right here, and we're in a presentation. So some people actually make presentations on this, and it's totally okay. This is actually good for presentation too. So some videos I kind of like make posters, and I use presentation for that because it's pretty good. I'm just gonna let it load. And yeah, it's loading a little bit slowly, but that's sort of fine. We're not gonna be like too bad about it. It's not that bad. So now I'm just gonna use the same exact girl that I use here, but we're not gonna animate anything. No animation. But like, how are we gonna do that? Just put the background into the presentation slide. So I'm just gonna put this right here. So the same exact thing that we did in video, but in presentation now. But now we're not gonna animate anything. We're just gonna make it keep it normal and everything. Add the girl, but this time make the girl super small. Not like tiny as a cube, but like this small. Okay. And make this animated too, because you want this, like this part is really important. You want this girl animated. So if you don't have an animated person, it's probably gonna be bad. You're gonna go to the second slide, and you're gonna make the exact same thing. Not the exact thing, but think about like a little bit similar. First, you're just gonna put the background as usual, like you did on the other slide. Make it bigger, and just good. Okay. Now this time you're gonna make the girl not there, a little bit forward. You're gonna make it forward here. You're gonna make it a little bit big like this. I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller because it doesn't really fit it properly. Now you're gonna be like, what's the next step? Just go click on this presentation button you see on the top. So I think you might need your phone, your screen. If you're on like a laptop, which I am at, just click on the button and look at this. Did you see that? That's how it's acting right now. But if you go at this ad, like click on this, I'm gonna show you that again, okay? Click on these, like, you see like two here, just like wait for it to load. There's a button, add transition. What happens if you add transition? Because I think it's a little bit similar to Google Slides. Like you have you have dissolve, you have slide, many of them. But we want to put on that matching move. Now it's applied. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. You can make how long you want it to be. I'm gonna make it 9. You can see the kind of thing happening right now. The secret's kind of showing you right now, but you're gonna be like, this is so cool. And there's one more thing I want to show you in cool. So I'm just gonna make it 0.9. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna go to presentate and click on the button. Without doing any animation, look how cool that looks. Actually, now I want to teach you one more thing on this. Just click on presentate again. So I think this will only work on a laptop or like a computer. So if you have your laptop keys, if you press B, it blurs your screen. If you press B again, it unblurs your screen. Now another one. If you press okay, just if you press D, it drum roll. You don't have to do anything; it will just disappear by itself. And if you press Q, it's it's the emoji. And the next one is there's one more. There's confetti. The confetti has different type of like animation that goes through. This one's going up. This one's coming from the side. This one's coming from the top, like in the middle a little bit. And there's many animations of this. So this is like a little bit tool to use in presentations when you're in school. Like this kind of like shocks the audience. So this is what all I'm going to teach you in like the tutorial today. Thanks for watching. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe too. Bye.